say it's like, no, I don't really like any of that stuff. I'm not feeling. I'll be like, all right, show me something you do feel. I will literally remake what they want. They'll be like, that sounds amazing. I'll be like, yeah, cool. Do you want it or like what? It's not.
And it's like, for example, whenever I'm bored and I'm playing TF2, for example,
Oh, you play
I just go
TF2?
into
Oof,
yeah, I do.
motherfucking. I had followers that would play TF2 and Rocket Jump. I just don't do that shit. Just won't touch it.
Oh, I don't really rocket jump all that much because I don't play soldier.
God fucking damn.
But yeah, I normally go play in trade servers, right, just to dick around.
Yeah.
And I just have a bind that puts in chat, hey, I'm selling music commissions. You can use them for your videos and stuff like that, right? and I have I had so many people tell me, I bet that's AI. So I had to clarify in the bind, parentheses, not AI.
Yeah, like I'm literally slapping together a techno loop just for fucksies because it's just basses. Like, you know, it's like, oh, I did another one. And it's funny. I find
it's
myself
not even basses. It's just adding reverb to a kick, and that's hard techno. And when you do hard techno, you should just put reverb on your kicks.
Is that really how you get the rumble?
Yes.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I want to know what I do for hard techno. I take two different samples, one that's an original kick, and then I just add a different kick on top of that, and then reduce the volume for the impact and the attack of that kick that has the rumble in it. And then I'll just do in, and what it'll do is it'll just decrease the volume of the entire section. Then I just have the rumble, and I just choose whatever kick I want, and leave the rumble there. So the rumble's just reverb? I had no idea. No fucking idea. Wait, so how much reverb?
It's like hard techno came from an amateur technique.
Really?
You know that meme of don't put reverb on your basses? Guess what?
Yeah.
They put reverb on their kicks and turned that into a bass.
I didn't know that that's what it was, is because I was wondering how you made the rumble.
Go ahead and try it. Get any kick, take out the highs, and then add reverb. That's it.
Take out the highs and add reverb.
Make hard techno. And then just put a screech every like 2 bars. And that's it. You got a hard techno banger. And make sure that it's in the tempos between 140 and 160.
Oh, I usually do 130 for hard tech, or for dark tech. I usually do a 130.
Oh yeah, hard techno is like between 140, 150, 160.
Hard techno I do 150, but dark tech I do like 130. So let me do it
personally,
now.
I make tear out and I go as low as 120.
You go to 120 for tear out? Seriously?
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know you did 120. All my tear out and all of my stuff is 150 because it tries to match out and be faster than metal. Because metal is usually 110.
Well, metal goes up to 140, 160.
Well, some of them is like 220, but if we're talking like normal modernized like Emure and Gent and like new metal perspectives, we're still talking like anywhere between 110 to like 130. We're still in there, you know? Some of them are even mastering at 130, but it's not too fast. I realize that, so you fit your guitar tracks in 8 bars at like 130 measure, you know, 150, everyone's just like, oh shit, that sounds hard as fuck. Okay. Let me route this. I'm gonna route this. You said add reverb to a kick? Really?
Yep. Cut the highs and add reverb, or vice versa.
Okay.
I would say cut the highs first, because the reverb already gives you a little bit of
highs and then
high end, yeah.
Cut off about 1800.
And then just are you using FL?
Yeah.
All right, so on the kick, just put the normal reverb, like reverb 2, I think it's called.
Yeah.
And then just right click the presets and go to cathedral. Then crank the wet up.
Crank wet up on cathedral. And then keep that cutoff about 1800 for the cutoff filter. 1800 for the high end,
Yeah, maybe.
since it's a low pass.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what to say to a specific number because I don't really make it. Right, I just know that once I made it like that, and it was like, dude, this is what I heard last fucking night, like in the club. By the way, I'm just formula racing this guy, and I just annihilated him, and he's in a Red Bull. The RB14, precisely.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if you know anything about racing or not.
Not much. I'm actually trying to get this. Okay. And then I would say multi-layer that actually. So I would take my original sample. I'm just gonna clone that and then turn that to a different section. Set to kinda, but not really. I mean, it is reverb, so I guess there's a trick around this. Hold on. Yeah, it is reverb. You're right. You're not wrong. Normalize that. Oh, it is normalized. So
Yeah.
so we just cut that section off right there. Yeah, that's actually not bad. That's about right. Compared to this.
Mm-hmm.
Turn down the high for it, I guess.
You're streaming or something?
I mean, I'm streaming our conversation. You know? It's like nobody's watching. Oh, is it not streaming on this? Here, let me pull this
No,
up.
I'm not watching. That's what I'm asking.
Oh,
Like,
it's
I'm
not even
asking
on.
if-
Yeah, I'll put it open.
Right.
I'll take a look at it with you. 1 second back. Is it this one? Is it that one? It's that one. Yeah. There we go. There.
Give me a second. I'm about to overtake this guy like a pro. There you go.
What if I replace it with O2T?
That was so stupid. That was so sad. Now put it to 150 or 160. And then just crank up the volume. I would recommend you to add to a compressor after the reverb.
Well, there's an OTT on it right now for a compressor, but that's not like a real compressor if you really think about it.
No, it's a really it's a really aggressive compressor.
I'm gonna add a Saturn. Like a. What compressor would you
what?
recommend? Really?
Usually my default is just OTT.
So I mean, I got OTT on there after the reverb for the compressor, but I added distortion to this, so it's in the high end. So I gotta fix up the mid region for that. And now we basically gotta give it a duck. We gotta sidechain it to the initial kick, which is already done actually. So it's basically already sidechained. Put a Saturn on it, saturator. It's not bad. I mean, that compared to this.
Right.
We'll drop it back down to 130.
Yeah, that works.
And then we'll just control B it. Because you taught me control B. You're the one who taught me control B.
Wait, was it me?
Yeah, that was you.
Oh, cool.
There you go.
There you go. Now you upload that to Spotify and you become famous.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Also, remember to put it on Beatport so that you can make money too.
Beatport?
Beatport.
You gotta explain this. I don't know how you make money off of Beatport.
You know what Beatport is?
Nope.
It's like a place where people upload their music for other people to buy so that they can own the rights to play it in sets and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
So it's basically where DJs get their music, basically.
Oh, really?
Or one of the places where DJs get their music. Alright. Let me show you the way I do it. Oh, my hands feel weird after grabbing the controller for so long. Alright, let me just grab like a random ass kick.
I did. I even down-pitched this one.
Like a Muerte kick. Those are like huge high-end. Like...
Let's see what you got. That's your shit.
Alright, I'm gonna grab this kick and turn it into a techno banger. Alright. So I'm gonna put this in 2. Alright. 160. This. Right, so you consolidate this. Boom. This goes on track 2 again. Alright. Now we do this, we layer the original. Your 140 is better.
Oh, that's how you do that. Okay, I've been wondering how that pattern goes.
Mm-hmm.
You literally just taught me how to make that pattern. Pattern. It's like... Not bad.
Now let's just go to Splice and
Add a drum
let's
loop.
make the most like let's make the most generic techno beat ever. Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Alright.
I mean, that's what I do. I just like add my kicks and add my fucking I find a hi-hat sample that I'm like, okay, that's fine. Then I gross beat it, and then it's like, oh well, it is what it is. Because then it's not the original sample. Because it doesn't matter if it is the original sample. You can just gross beat it, and then it's like, well, now it's not. No, it's like people are like, whoa, how did they do that? It's like, that's exactly it. It's already been done.
Right.
I gotta worry about that shit.
Here's my sidechain real quick. Now let's just come here.
Alright, now I don't know gross beat to it.
Alright, so here, same thing, transient shaper.
feel like a rumble doesn't go through, but I'm just listening to the shitty headphones, so I wouldn't know.
I mean, if you want more rumble, I can just make this shit louder.
I think it's absolutely strange that I've already just made you desire to start to make techno just out of the shit out of your ass, just like I do. This is exactly what I end up fucking doing. I always end up looking for some shit to do, and then, like, I go and sit down and I just pull something out of my ass. It's like, oh, am I gonna make dubstep today? Oh, am I gonna do techno? It's like, oh, congratulations, you're making dark tech again. Just because.
Beep boop beep boop. Hello.
Yep, it's done.
I'm done. There you go. I just made like the most generic hard techno thing ever.
Yep, it's not hard. This is what I do with dark tech. Pain in the ass. Dealing with stupid shit. Yeah, about it. Alright, I'm gonna mute it. I'm gonna listen to this shitty loop that I made.
Like, I love how people just do this and think they're original.
Yeah, people do, and it's funny.
Like, how long did it take me? How long did it take me? Did it take me like what, like 2 minutes, 3?
I finished a dark tech song in 20 minutes. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I went to the lengths to say it's like I think I need to make a song today. I sat down, made something for 20 minutes, then I turned off my stream. Done. Doesn't matter. Air's cleared. But people do this, and people make fucking real shit out of it, and like there isn't much that I'm surprised about. But when there's an artist that I can look at and be like trying to pick out all these nuances and parts that I wanted to figure out. Yeah, like I've been trying to like look into shit that Yellow Claw does and IO does. Like there's just some stuff when it comes to stereo width and mastering that I'm just like not getting. There's obviously small things, but mostly I'm just like, hey, I just sit around and I make shit that sounds like it's out of the 90s, you know?
You got Ozone.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Yeah.
That's
It doesn't matter. I got Ozone.
I don't.
It doesn't matter.
You know, I was looking for somebody who may have Faceblend or Snapheap, like a link that they could send me, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, I know what you're looking for.
On where to purchase it?
What? Let's just say that I plan to do that eventually.
No. That's when you get the link. You just want the purchase link for the future. That's what you want.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, that's good. That's
I
good.
would never. I would never take any money from
Wait,
a big
counter.
company
You're
that
not.
is
You're.
just
You're. Call you
I
unnecessary.
would-
Yuri, don't I?
What?
Yuri, right? That was your nickname?
You did? No.
No.
That's
No,
just another weeb.
No, I don't have
I
you
don't call
muted.
myself Yuri. Tell them that you were making tea
Yeah.
and clean your microwave.
There's there's Johan. Oh, Yohi. That's why. You showed up when we were talking with Galaxy and Yohi that one day. And I called Yohi Yuri, so you're just counting.
Why do you have over 500, almost 600 pings in this server?
I don't know. This shit fucking happened. What I fucking say?
What chat do you even have pings in? That's crazy.
Oh, he sent that over an hour ago. Oh. He's great. Isn't that beautiful?
What channels are you pinged in? Answer: yes.
Yes. The answer is yes. So, dude, I don't know. It's like voice chat. Where's the announcements? That's why.
Oh, you've never opened announcements. That's crazy.
It doesn't
Now
matter if
press
I
escape.
open. No.
Dude, you haven't. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I just
Oh, there we
bookmarked
go.
that
It's
once, right?
35. I don't
Yeah.
open announcements ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So
I
it's
see that.
basically like this. This is why I gotta mute everything. It's because it'll start sending me messages. Like, look at this. It's just like, hey, ping voice chat, ping this, samples and sounds,
Yeah.
ping that shit. It's like, why?
See, I hate seeing all those little pings, so I individually mute
Nope.
every text chat as well.
I just
Yeah.
muted everything from the fucking channel.
Yep. I hate seeing
Also,
little pings and notifications like that. So I just
you
mute
you
everything.
you were asking about my low tempo tear out. This is 130.
Oh, 130. I've seen
Yeah, low BPM. You pull that up.
Yeah,
Morte does 130 fucking tear out sometimes.
yeah. He's one of my biggest inspirations. So the fact that people are comparing my stuff to him is really really cool, especially with my new E EP.
I'm just saying the tempo. I've seen him do that before.
I gotta unmute it. Hold on. You know, I know this took a lot of work, but I feel like you're just doing this to be a dick.
What?
I feel like you're doing it just to be a dick. Just to say
What?
like it's basically, even if you were to pick this up at 150, it's basically having the extra nuance of subtlety of saying that there's more and extra interesting shit coming. But for the extra points in time where it is that you have between your kicks by choosing a 115, I feel like you
What?
chose the nuance of choosing a lower BPM to intentionally be different, and it kind of came off as dickish. I'm
What do you
honest
mean?
with you. It's the same reason why I chose the 130 for Dark Tech. Dark Tech in general is usually between the 140 and 150, right? So-
give me a second. Give me a second.
You did the bonk, didn't you?
Someone did. Exotic showed up, and then I heard a
Yeah, sorry. What was it?
That was my intro. My fault.
oh weird.
And no, this is not to be dickish or anything. Like, the reason why I chose 130 specifically is because I've been listening to a lot of metal, right?
Yeah.
And there's some really cool sections where the song hits heavier when the tempo is lowered.
Yeah.
So I said, wait, how about I just make a whole song with a low tempo?
Oh,
I
so
did.
that's where
Like, I don't know
that
if-
came from. Me, I chose a dick move.
Yeah,
I
like,
said 130 because bass that you normally open up at FL Studio is 130. And then big room is usually right around 128, including house and shit like that, and what Martin Garrix did.
Yeah.
So because I can just open up FL and make techno, I can just stick at 130 and make dark tech at 130 and just be a dick to do
Yours
it. That's why I was like,
130,
I mean, no, I mean, whenever I open FL, my tempo is at 80
140.
because
Oh,
no,
mine's
80.
140. That's crazy.
mine would be 130. But
Like,
it's been 140
the
recently.
reason why is because I have a template. Right, if I open a new project,
Yeah, so
you
you
can
have
see
an
that I
80
already have
template.
everything set up, right?
Your
No,
template's set
I made this
to...
one myself.
Yeah.
I made this one myself.
But what is it set
And-
to for your BPMs? You just set it at 130?
80. No, 80.
80.
Because
Gotcha.
it forces me to think about what tempo I want to work on.
Yeah, me, I
Right, like
stick
I cannot
the
just start
tempo
doing
to
stuff with my
genre.
brain turned off. I cannot.
And I'm always on even numbers, too, as well. So that's why it's like 130. Oh, I'm either doing
Yeah.
techno or dark tech, and then if I decide to do something like Martin Garrix, I'll lower it to 128, right? If I'm just fucking around doing stupid shit. Or if I'm trying to copy Marshmello, I'm gonna do 140, right? But if I'm gonna do my dubstep, I'm gonna choose 150, and I've been trying to fuck with 155 a little bit. Because rather than being comfortable with the metal doing the slower tempos, which is why I was asking you, like, did you do that to be a dick? Like, is that an intentional dick move?
To be a dick to who?
But that's the thing. It's like
Who would I be offending if I make a song at 130 BPM? Like what the fuck is what the fuck does
would
that
be
mean?
what would you make? Would you would make a
is the
metal-inspired
130
tear out
BPM, like-
song at 130 BPM? It's like, what is this? And just to mess with them for how it is they expect rhythm to be, to fuck with the rhythm community, and slap it into their mix section.
Oh, no need. The rhythm community is already fucking themselves over
Yeah.
by just repeating the same stuff over and over again.
It is. It is.
Like
Definitely
I
is.
just like to grab one of the expectations of like dubstep, which is what I make, and then take it a step further. For example, this one has a more normal tempo but has a weird key.
Gotcha.
In this case, you know how they say, oh, the best keys are between F and D, right? And I'm like, well, fuck it, C sharp. And the very first note of the song is C sharp.
I don't even really fit anything as long as it is that it all fucking sounds cool together. I actually know that things that are in
Yeah.
E and F, I choose samples that are like C sharp, D flat. I choose these things and then I pitch them until they work.
I put like the reason why I like writing mostly in D, not only because of the memes, haha Hans Zimmer, but also
Hans Zimmer. Yeah.
my tone of voice is usually close to those low notes,
Gotcha.
and that's like the key that I've been listening to my whole life, right? So it's comfortable for me.
Gotcha.
Like G minor, because I'm just a fucking little bitch and I like playing my piano in G minor.
Yeah,
I just
that's
touch
really it.
F. I end up finding the F key on my keyboard a lot more than I find my E key.
I mean, to play an E note, you literally have to press E on your keyboard.
Really? I didn't even know that.
Yes,
And I do it.
yes.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I always forget that you can actually use your keyboard as a fucking piano.
Oh, that's all I use. It's because that's why I never bought a MIDI keyboard.
I do have a MIDI
Yeah.
keyboard. I just like never use it.
I just
Uh,
like actually playing piano.
Like for example,
I
let me show
I don't
you
know how to
right
play
now.
songs, though, so that's
Um,
a thing.
Look at my mouse. It's like right in here. Like there's nothing to play. I just press my E key in my keyboard,
Yeah.
Yep.
and
That's
that's an E.
that's fucking crazy.
And if I press C on my keyboard, is the lower E.
Mm.
Same if I press P.
Maybe it's E that I'm pressing. I just don't even know it. Who knows? I know that when I just start pressing on the keyboard, I figure something out, and it's usually between F and E, or like fucking some shit like that. I keep pressing Q because
That's
I know
valid.
Q is C. So I'll start at that and be like, nah, that doesn't work with anything I'm working with. So then I just flick around until I find something.
See,
I press
Wait.
X a lot. I press X because I'm constantly alt tabbing. So the alt like the X is the next to the alt, and it's easy. And
Like
it's also a D.
I'm a sample pusher. So I just fill up my shit with samples, and you'll rarely find me using the MIDI keyboard or even the MIDI, unless it is that I want to be creative, because everything is basically like hyper remixing, you know, to where you have all of your inserts and slots where it is you line them up. Those are just samples I usually pick out, line up, and modify myself.
Right. I mean, this project specifically has a lot of MIDI.
Yeah,
you know what I
it's
love?
a lot of
I
fucking
love
MIDI.
the pre-computed effects in FL on like samples. They're so bad, but I love them.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. I like that. That I didn't feel.
Like,
It's like, did you give the
these
metal
three-
breakdown pauses to kind of mess with me?
What? What do you mean metal breakdown?
Well, it's not a metal breakdown, but the way it's the kick to snare and then a long silence is what you had.
Oh no, that's just dubstep drums. They're not. There's like a thing missing here.
Yeah, it's basic rhythm drums.
And yes,
Yeah.
I did put delay.
You did a layer. Okay.
No, it's just delay.
Wait, did you boost this to 140? I can't see what it's at.
It is at 140 right
This is
now.
140, but this
Oh,
is a
that's
different
why.
project.
Okay, that's why.
Like,
Yeah,
this
alright, that
project
sounds
has
better.
so much lore in it, right?
Right.
Like this project was supposed to be a three-way collab between me, a Canadian dude, and an Indian dude. Problem is that as you can see, I did all of this by myself.
Yeah.
And the only thing that is not mine is the cello.
The cello.
This is the
That's
Like I
Eesh.
composed the cello, but the recording was from like a university project from the Canadian guy.
oh.
And when I told the Canadian guy, it's like, hey, I want to cancel this project, but since the cello is technically yours, I'm still going to credit you on a featuring, right?
All
And
for the
motherfucker
fucking
was- and
cello.
and hold, yeah. And it's like, I don't want to be a dick. I just want to cut ties with him because he's a fucking idiot too, right?
Right.
Like, let me read you the conversation, right?
Am I missing samples? Ah.
I'm like, I want to cancel the project as is. It's ready for release, and I don't feel like Vortex, aka the Indian guy, did a lot. I'm putting together another big EP, and I wanted this project under a new name. I still want to credit you, but Vortex did literally nothing. And there's nothing left to do before release. My idea is to give you credit for the cello via a feature like this: counter dash the name of the song parentheses featuring Callista.
You can't
Also
put the
wanted to let you
words
finish.
featuring in most of your releases if you're doing it through a specific distributor. My distributor won't let me put the name feature or and somebody's name inside of a song title.
No, it's feat, like
Yeah, you
not
can't.
feat,
It
like
won't even
part
let me
of
do that. They
That's
they have
weird.
rules on that one apparently.
What distributor are you using?
TuneCore.
Oh yeah, no shit. I'm using DistroKid.
Oh,
DistroKid is cool.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a. I'm about to take a look into DistroKid. You literally caught me at the time. I was just about to buy DistroKid because TuneCore. There was this lawsuit supposed to go on that says that they can freeze your account. So I was thinking about like maybe I should pay for TuneCore, and fucking DistroKid as a backup in case they lock my music and I just.
DistroKid is maybe a little slower, but it makes sure that you don't have any problems.
Okay, I'm in. I have
So,
cash.
yeah.
I'm putting money in DistroKid.
Cancel the project, but because you technically did some work, I am willing to credit you, right? Motherfucker says, here's one element of my reflection that I'd like to address. If I wasn't passionate for the project, I would not have chosen that as my cello project in the program. Because the cello, like, he did not record it. It's like his university professor allowed him to get a recording sponsored by the teacher, right?
Uh-huh.
So it's like he did not even record it. He just gave the sheet to the cellist, and he didn't even write it properly. So I had to edit it anyways.
Gotcha. This is
And it's like I'd like to stay credited in where you're talking when you are taking this track. So basically, my EP. He wants to be credited in my EP. For something that he basically didn't do. And he said, also, I like to have the FLP so that I could involve with Vortex into something else for the Earth project. And I'm like, motherfucker, you're trying to steal my fucking project file. Project besides the cello is mine. And he says, oh, you'd be still credited as a collaborator. And I'm like, but I already say I want to get out of this project. The song, from a practical level, is 90% mine, and I don't want all my work to be used for a project I don't want to be in, just for that 10% remaining, which is the cello.
yeah.
I said that I'm willing to not use your recording if it means I get to release the song, but I will not share something as important as an FLP to make a new song with it. He said, and then I
Jesus.
respond, and you were the one rushing me to finish it because you wanted to release it, just to then tell me we're going to release it when the VIP comes out too.
Yeah, you guys weren't even gonna do a VIP because you would have had.
No. It's like okay. It goes even further back than that. It's like this guy and I were in this like the three of us were in a compilation in Overdub called Mothership 1, which is the first release in Overdub. And
Uh-huh.
they released a song called Center of the Earth, while I released a song called Flash Cannon that you should not listen to. It's horrible. So these two guys, the Canadian and the Indian,
yeah.
Kalista and Vortex, they wanted to make like a three-part, like three-song EP,
Uh-huh.
right? With Center of the Earth, Center of the Earth VIP, and Death of the Earth, right?
Mm-hmm.
And as you can probably guess, this is Death of the Earth, right?
Mm-hmm.
And since I got like a huge turn from like super fast hyperpop color bass thing into Muerte, they said, okay, we're going to get this guy to carry us through this project.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So it's like if I do this, that's it.
That's
All
it.
of this is
Yeah.
mine. All
Yeah.
of this is mine.
Not bad.
Right. And want to know the worst part of all? This guy,
Sure.
Callista the Canadian, he released a song on Thorium Audio called Dissimulated,
Uh-huh.
and he credited me for it. But
You
guess
didn't work
what?
anything on it.
No, I did it, but everything, and I got credited last. So no,
Oh,
I
you
didn't
did
was able
everything
to
and got
enter my profile.
credited last for the work. Nice.
Yeah, and want to know the worst part about that? He did not even ask me for my permission to upload that.
Nice. Nice.
Like we were doing that as a joke submission for the fucking Silkenwood Sleepover 3, right?
Right.
With a guy called Useless Machine that he literally did nothing again.
Uh-huh.
And then like a year later, motherfucker just sends us the link to the YouTube upload of the preview. And I'm like, motherfucker, why did you why? Why?
Oof.
And then I reached out because I wanted to take it down, right? I reached out to the dumbass that is the owner of the label Thorium, called Josiah, And I
Yeah.
asked, "Hey, dude, I want to take down the song. It was uploaded without my permission. It has my name. I want to get it the fuck out of every platform. Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud, fucking your mom's radio, everywhere. I want it out, right?" And
Yeah.
he said, I wouldn't be able to do that because I would have to take down the entire compilation, right? And I'm like, motherfucker, you do realize that I could literally sue you for using my name
Yeah.
without my permission, like
Yeah, you can.
I have records of me not saying that I gave permission.
Yeah.
Like, I never gave permission. You decided to upload that to my name, to my account, without my permission, and without even letting me know that this was being uploaded.
Yeah.
So you better take down the whole fucking compilation. Fuck everybody else who was in the compilation. If you want, you can re-upload it without the song, but my song has gotta get out of there.
Gotcha. What'd they do?
Nothing. Literally fucking nothing.
Did
It's
you
still
do
in
anything?
there. I couldn't.
What do you mean you couldn't?
What can I do? I mean, I guess I could contact DistroKid or Spotify.
What you can
Right?
do is you can, you contact them, and if they refuse, especially because that you're accredited for something, you basically, if you want the project, right, like you can claim the project, right? I own trademarks.
I don't want the project.
Okay, so then yeah, you just contact Spotify, and
I
hey,
just
can
don't
we get?
want I just don't want this fucker to profit off of something that I did.
Oh, so you're trying to get that song taken down? Yeah, you're kind of
Yeah, I want to
scummed
get
out.
that song taken down because it's not something that I feel proud of. It's not something that I would have ever released, right? Or
Yeah,
at least not in that state and not in that context,
yeah.
right?
Most you could probably do is get your
And
name taken off of
and
it.
yeah. No, no, no. I'm going to take the whole thing down because I don't even want them to have even the opportunity to get money off of that, even if it's a single fucking cent.
Yeah, it's
I'm
gonna be a
not
pain in
letting
the
them
ass.
profit
I'm
off of
telling
my
you that
fucking work.
now.
I don't give a shit. I
For
don't give a shit.
me, the reason I could say
sue
this,
this guy, I'm gonna sue this guy. Like, this guy
yeah,
is
you're
such a
gonna
piece of
have
shit,
to.
right?
You're gonna
It's
have
like
to.
we have some mutual friends, right? There's this guy named Rick, and there's this trans girl. Let me actually look for her name. Uh, Gabby, right? There's this trans girl called Gabby, and they're all there in Canada, and they all know like each other in real life, right?
Right.
And what happened is that Rick decided to touch inappropriately to Gabby,
Nice job.
uh, without consent, and she sued him.
Nice.
And guess what this dipshit did, Callista?
What?
He sided with the fucking
Rapist. Yeah.
with the fuck yeah. Like, not a rapist, right? Because it was not like actual sex, it was just harassment, sexual harassment.
Sexual assault, actually.
Well, yeah, sexual assault. Yeah.
Yeah. Sexual
He
assault.
sided with the guy. And that is like the straw that broke the camel's back for me.
Oh yeah. No, go after him. Yeah, I'm
Like-
dealing with people that are just trying to say that I'm weird, but they sided with somebody who sexually assaulted with their friend. They're saying that they didn't do anything with that person or associate with them, but I have pictures and videos of them associating with each other, trying to keep that a secret. So, because,
I mean,
but
again,
even the
like-
victim's trying to say that
like-
person doesn't have to answer to you because you weren't involved and it's not your problem, it's my problem, and I don't like you talking about my business. It's still the fact that that person wants to
Yeah, it's
talk
like-
poorly of
Like,
me and
whether
my
it's
name, saying I'm
whether it's
obsessed
my
with
business or not, is my relationship with that person, and the fact
Yeah.
that I know that person did that stuff is enough for me to say fuck that.
them. Yeah, exactly.
Right? And it's
That's how
even,
that goes.
like, I'm trying to be a nice fucking guy about this, right? Because when I decided to cut ties with him completely, I wanted to confront him about this project, and he said that he was doing finals on college.
Yeah,
Right?
he
So I
gave an
decided to
excuse.
wait. So
Yeah.
no, he genuinely goes to college, right? That's how he got the cellos. and it was exam season. It was final season, and I'm
Yeah.
like, you know what? To let you finish your finals before giving you the news because I don't want to fuck with your mental, right? That's your
Yeah.
business. It's not mine, and it's not my. It's not something that I should do. Like something that I shouldn't do is purposely ruin that for you.
Right.
So I did two compromises. Is wait until he was done with his finals, then actually three compromises. Is wait for 6 fucking months for this dude to send me the recordings. Then I waited for another month for him to finish his finals, and then now I have to credit him for for this.
Huh.
And honestly, I'm not even sure if I'm gonna credit him or not.
You don't have to. No, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, I probably won't. I probably won't.
You don't have to at all. Something so small and minor, you can even just redo the cellos and then just modify the sample.
I'm not even gonna redo them. These cellos are shitty, right? Like they don't even follow the right melody. Let me show you why.
Oh, I also gotta remind you, you flipped these, so because you flipped them, it's all legal.
It's technically not the original recording. Yeah,
it's legal.
Like, look. This is the cello that they sent, right?
Right.
Like, focus on this. This is how it should have sounded. Like faster. It was supposed to be faster, and this motherfucker could not even write down a sheet.
Yeah.
And look at the fucking dynamics.
Yeah.
Just look. Like, can't you hear how much compression I had to put for it to sound decent? Look how it sounds without the OTT.
Wow.
And I had to shit ton of background shit.
Well, yeah, I do that stuff.
This. But you can. And yes, I did put a drill, a UK drill.
Yeah, I noticed that one. I just noticed that. As a matter of fact, it's about the ending of Valentine's Day coming up soon. And I'm gonna actually dip.
Valentine's ended like over 3 hours ago.
Not for me. Not for me. I still have about like another hour. So I'm gonna try and not fill it with drama and dipping through all of that and having to talk about this guy with all the shit that you gotta do with finishing up your legal disputes. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go drink the rest of my tea because I microwave tea. And that's fine. That I need to do. It's very nice to meet you all. It's a form of sincerity, you know. Oh, you're already on my front. How do I know you? Wait, I know you. 1 second.
I'm the guy who taught you the Control B.
Is it you or Yo? I think it's you. I think it's you, Counter. Find conversations.
KO. There's.
We were supposed to collab.
Right, the murderer. I just had it. I think I still have it over here.
Yeah, we were. Oh shit!
Right.
No, I kind of want to stay now for my last hour on Valentine's Day. We're supposed to. Hold
Okay,
on.
hold on.
I did something with that. Hold on. Here.
By the way, just so you see that I have proof that the project that was uploaded originally was mine. Let me just show you real quick. Two things I'm going to show you actually about this project. Like these dudes, like not only the guy who stole my song, but also the label owner. They did not even listen to. Give me a second.
Counter. Number 7. Jargus, Murderer 7. Let me see how much. That's only 120.
Look. Am I streaming? No, give me a second. Look, here it is, right?
Right.
Just
See,
this,
you
right?
got credited.
They got credit second, and the guy who uploaded it and stole it got credit first on Spotify too. Right?
Nice.
And to here to my FL. Right? But wanna know something funny about how little they cared? Look at this shit. Do you see this big peak over here?
Yeah.
That was supposed to be the end of the song. But guess what's there's a little thing over here. There's a tiny little thing over there.
Uh-huh.
And they did not even check it. Let me know if you recognize that. Did you recognize it?
It just
You
sounds
get it.
like a little tap. That's all it sounds
Okay,
like that.
hold on. I don't think it's here, is it? Okay. Let me just stream my FL real quick. Yeah, I know I'm switching back and forth, but just
You're
give me a
fine.
second.
I'm still loading up. Murderer, holy shit.
Where is it? I think it's here.
This is the remixed version. Murderer. Okay, this is complicated as hell. I'm gonna try and send you this. You're supposed to do something with this.
Okay, yeah, stem it out. Stem it out and I'll work on it.
I'll send you the zipped loop package, actually.
I would appreciate if you just stemmed it out.
Just
Because
do you see what I'm looking at?
well, yeah, you don't like you
It's
know
gonna
how
be a
to
while.
stem stuff. You know how to
Um,
stem stuff.
it's been a
Okay,
while since.
open your channel rack.
Okay.
No, that's the mixer. The
Channel.
button that was left to the mixer.
Okay.
That. Now go to all. There you go. Expand it. No, just expand it. Like make it bigger. Like drag it from the corner. There. Now make sure that everything that has the 3 lines is assigned to an empty mixer channel.
Those are volume.
Ideally, those are automations. I mean the lines that are unassigned. For example, the second one on the top. No, you see that, for example, there. The one that you have over there, the Darid something pact. That.
Right.
Those. Make sure that all the ones that are not assigned to a channel are assigned to their own channel.
Okay.
and make sure they don't have any effects. And then you just have to render the WAV file like you would do normally, but then you would say render individual mixer channels.
All
What you can
right.
do is something really cool, which if you come here,
Uh, hold on. Pull
for
up your
example,
stuff. What?
right? For example, here I have this thing, the hats, right? And you can just right click on the bottom, you say assign to new empty mixer track, and then it already does it for you.
Okay.
New free mixer track. So do all of that, do that with all of your unassigned tracks. And yeah. Then when you go render, right? You select the folder and everything. And in the render menu, like go to your FL real quick.
FL.
Like try to render it. Render
Export.
it. No. Just save as.
Save it. Save as.
Right, then select wave. Then just press save. And in here, you're going to see that split mixer tracks on there. You click that, and that will make it so that it makes a WAV file for each individual mixer track. And that is basically the stems.
Okay.
So yeah, just put all of them assigned there, and
Oof.
send me the stuff. Then you have to zip that and upload it to Google Drive and send me the link.
Right. So, question though.
I'm not
I
going- yeah.
spliced these tracks up, right?
Let me slice these tracks up.
So I if you notice, everything looks like I literally took like pattern 5, pattern 3, slice them up. So I'm making the stems and then sending you the folder, and then you are going to drag and drop them for the file location? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, it's like, for example...
But if I send you a zipped loop package and you unpack it, doesn't it just take all the samples?
Yes, but what you're doing is, let's say, right, in my project files are easier to understand. What you're doing is, in my case, think of each individual channel in here as its own mixer channel, because that's what I'm doing. So what you're doing is, let's take the drop, for example, right? You're going to render this once, like you're consolidating it, right? So if I come here and consolidate it real quick, right? It's gonna take a little bit, right? You're gonna get that.
Right.
Like, it doesn't matter how chopped up it is.
Okay, so just assign everything to an
And
open channel.
You're just doing, and make sure to turn off the sidechain before you.
Bazinga!
Bazinga.
So turn
Make
off.
sure to disable the sidechain.
Uh,
all the stems will be sidechained too, because this does take into account automation on the rendering.
but here's the problem. The way I did this is a little bit more complicated. I don't have sidechain. Everything is set up to automations that I don't even remember what these things do. And they're buses, volume
Doesn't
buses.
Matter. Just render it and send it to me. I'll work on it.
Okay,
I'll work on the kinks.
Okay,
I'll
so
work on
then
the
just
kinks.
assign these to new channels.
That,
You said,
yeah,
even though if
on
they
the
might or
bottom,
might not be
the
used.
last option. The last option.
Last option, assign to free mixer track.
There you go. It automatically does it.
So
Now
do you want
that for
everything
that does
on?
not have a channel?
Do you
I'm
want
gonna get, like,
everything
a
assigned to a new
bajillion
mixer
stems.
track?
Yeah. Everything that is not already assigned, assign it, and it should be it.
Okay.
Say, for example, that was, I think, channel 17. This can be channel 18, maybe. Yeah, that's 18.
Do you want to just put everything on 18 then?
No. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Okay.
What it's doing is assigning a channel that has not been assigned before to all of these elements. So I'm going to get these elements rendered individually. By the way, this rendering will take a while.
Probably.
It will take a while
It is
because
already looking to
you're
me how
basically
ridiculous this seems. So, yeah, it's gonna be a pain in the ass getting this. We were supposed to collab on this. I did this, and then just making sure I didn't
Right.
have anything, and then we didn't talk. We haven't talked in like 2 years.
Yeah.
2 fucking years, basically.
Right. Yo, Setsubi.
DJ Shitpants goes so hard.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I just wanted to say that.
By the
Anyway.
way, Setsubi,
What?
do you remember Callista?
Yeah.
Yeah, I may be forced to sue him.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean?
Several reasons, but the one that involves me is basically he uploaded one of my songs, and without my permission and without my consent or even my knowledge, to Thorium Audio.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm part of that label.
Yeah, he used to
Wait,
be
wait,
quote
which
unquote
song?
A&R. It's called The Simulated. It's not
Simulated.
new. It was uploaded last year, if I'm not mistaken, or the year before.
Okay.
So
So
let me.
you having it this way. This is how it's working, and it's working on that.
The simulated Callisto counter and useless machine. It's just a
Yeah.
quiet
It's
audio file.
Just dark ambient. It's on 05 Genesis.
What the fuck? And bro included your name in it for some fucking reason.
No, not for some fucking reason, because it's my fucking song.
Yeah.
Like, it's my fucking song that he stole. This was originally going to be on the Sleepover 3 for... Like, it was going to be like a joke submission for Sleepover 3 on fucking Silkenwood. And like a year later, he decided, you know what, I'm going to send this to
I'm gonna be
fucking
right back.
Josiah.
You should
And
talk to
upload it
Josiah
without...
then about
I
that.
did. And he said that I said that I wanted to take it down from all platforms, and he said, no, fuck you, because if I took down your song, I would have to take down the entire compilation. And I'm like, yeah, you better take down the whole compilation, because I have the rights to sue you because you're using my name without my permission. You're using the name of my brand without my permission.
Can you send me screenshots of these messages?
Yeah.
Alright. Because I need to see them just to know whether or not I'm fucking leaving. Whether or not I'm gonna ping at everyone and force everyone to leave.
Yeah, let me just stream you this real quick. Yo, hey Connor.
Let me get my
Going
screenshots
good.
ready.
I wanted to ask you something. Ask away. I want to take down the simulated. Unfortunately, I cannot at the moment due to having to take down a whole compilation to get rid of one song. My distro is not flexible right now. How about making it private? Like on stores? Yeah, on streaming services, at least on Spotify, or remove my name. I will look today. This was on 26th of December. January 9th. Any news about taking down the song? And it gone ASAP. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do. I did talk to Kay about the same thing. Whatever, I would have to take down the entire comp. so we can't take it down. How about making it only viewable in a single country? We cannot take it down. The country viewing is only available via the whole comp, not just one track. Damn.
Okay, so
I don't want to. And if I go here to
I heard about issues with Callista and Overdub
here
as
disable-
well,
oh yeah,
but I
have
wasn't
my
sure
own
about that.
issues. I have my own issues with him outside of Overdub.
So what happened with him in Overdub? What big was it exactly?
he was being a dick, basically.
Oh, okay. And
All right, hit counter.
what the
Still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Give me a second. This is a group that we had with Useless Machine. Basically, this is where we did everything.
Okay.
And he said, "Do I set up the release?" I said, "I don't know."
Honestly, you're just gonna have to
The
sue
other guy-
someone if you're.
Hold on. Yeah, what Useless Machine? What are your links again? Whatever, right? Hey, by the way, the date release is within a month. When is it? August 31. Alright. No problem for me either. I can't wait. I don't know what to do for promo. Let's not do anything. Let's just release it out of the blue. Lol, maybe. Is it out? Doesn't seem to have been released. Blah, 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 blah. Somehow, the order of the release to set to September 13th. I can't have primary artists pushbacks to set off features. Then it's for September 21st. The title is stuck, and I got tired of dealing with distribution. Give up on that, whatever. Because we were originally going to release this as like a single, as like a self-release, right?
Okay.
And he said, I got tired to work with distribution issues, so I kind of gave up. Though I recently maybe sending to Josiah's Thorium would work. Would y'all be down for that? What is Josiah's Thorium? I said, it's a friend's discography. Well, not discography, like label. Oh, sure then. Thorium Audio is a label that Josiah is managing. Alright, I don't see any immediate problems with that. You have my consent. I never gave mine. I just said that it's somebody's discography. And next thing he sent was the trailer, which has the song in here. That does
Well,
not
you
even have
didn't-
our song playing.
You didn't say anything.
Yeah.
You're when you have a
And I
problem,
said- and I
you have
said,
to
"Where-"
say something.
And I said, when's the release? In 2 days. And I didn't know if it was going to be even accepted. Like I did not see these messages. I had this this thing.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to drill this into you.
Right. Like
The other producers agreed. It was majority. You literally can't do shit.
I mean,
You have no case.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
The case I have is that I did the entire thing. These two dudes did literally nothing, and I have proof of that.
That
because I
doesn't
have a
matter.
previous version. What do
You
mean it doesn't matter?
still worked with them. You
No, that's the
didn't
thing.
say that you didn't want it to. Let me fucking speak. You didn't say that you didn't want it to be released, and then you didn't say anything until now. Why is it until now? You should have said something when it was going to be released, or when they said they were going to release it. You can speak now.
Well, first off, this is like my song completely. Like they didn't do literally nothing.
I don't care about that. You still put their names on it.
No, they put my name in it and they put my song in there.
Doesn't matter. You agreed to
Like,
that.
No, I didn't. I never agreed to it. Where's the message where I agreed to release it in Thorium? Like
Dude,
this dude,
Are
this
you a
dude-
fucking dumbass?
No, like this dude.
I'm
literally
not-
Said, I got
I'm not gonna
tired of
humor
it."
this. I'm not gonna humor you being retarded. Okay?
But here's the thing.
I'm allowed to fucking
Okay,
say that.
Okay, look,
I'm allowed to
look,
say that. I have ASD. Shut the
Look,
fuck up. Alright, I'm leaving.
Whoa.
We aren't friends anymore. Fuck you.
Why? Okay,
What happened here?
I don't get it.
What happened here?
fucking copyright dispute bullshit.
Yeah.
Copyright?
Oh
Huh?
shit, Vanny, what's up? Of all times you show up.
I'm also gonna dip. It's shit like what just happened that made me leave the Reddit community.
Watermelon.
I think I made a good choice.
Sorry. Someone fill me in, please. What?
I don't know.
Basically,
I-
there's just
I got
huge
he-
drama.
I got
with...
here and he was just fighting.
Oh,
Okay,
Wait, who
so
was
let me give
fighting?
you
Was
some
it you?
context. Basically, there's this dude that essentially stole my song,
Oh,
and
what?
Yo,
hold on. There's this dude that basically stole my song, put my name on it, and all of this without my permission, consent, or even knowledge.
That's
And,
Wait, what?
That's
and
fucked
then
up,
he
dude.
released it on a label, and now I am asking the label to take it down, and they literally said no because we have to take down the whole compilation. And I'm like, I don't give a shit. I have the legal right.
that don't make any
to...
sense. What? That
Yeah,
sounds like a
and-
You
dumbass
can sue
excuse.
them. Why don't you sue them?
But
You can sue them.
Who
Yeah, I know I can
signed
sue
up?
them.
Well, that was the
I
argument.
can
He
sue
was
them,
saying
and
that
I
he
know I
can't
have the
sue
right
him.
to sue them. Oh, I can't sue
Nigga,
them. I
they're
can't
just
sue them. They're
making
literally...
excuses.
Just
Yeah.
ask them for your signature on any piece of document that they have.
No, I don't even think they signed any documents. Like, that's the thing. It's
Yeah,
like
you're
Thorium
exactly, you're
Thorium
supposed
Audio
to
is
have a
such a
document and
fucking
you don't have
joke.
any.
It's like Thorium Audio, like the whole thing is that we don't have an A&R team because we're giving new artists a way to get into a label, and it's like, motherfucker, what label?
Hey, Connor,
Like
can you
that
send
label
me the
means
What?
literally
track?
fucking nothing. What?
No, that
track up?
could
Like, being within a
very
label
well
is
fuck you up in the future.
Yeah, no, yeah, I know. That's why I'm trying to take it the fuck down.
Yeah,
Like, I don't want to be associated with that label. I do
I
not
mean,
want that song to be out there, and I don't want that fucker's name next to mine.
Like, I've
what is
seen
the name?
people.
What is the name? What is the name?
Especially when the main credit went to him, not even me.
What is it? What is the name? What is the name of the song?
It's like weird numbers and shit. It's called Desimulated. Let me send you the link, actually.
Yes.
That was the guy?
No, it wasn't me.
Who was the guy
No,
that just said that we're... No, counter. That was the guy who came and cussed you out? Who did this?
No.
Geiger counter.
No, that's
I
just some
hope
kid.
it wasn't that. I hope it wasn't that person.
I was like, why
Uh,
did he say that we're not friends anymore? What the fuck?
Because
He just
he is
yapping. This
represent.
nigga just yapping,
No.
bro.
I sent it on the SoundCloud link on the
Side
side on the sidebar. Yeah.
Wait, so he's a representative
yo,
of that
Lex.
Okay.
label?
Of that label, yes. And guess what?
Yo,
Callista,
Lex,
which
remember
is
that
the
time when 3 of my
wait,
tracks
hold on,
got
hold on, hold on.
stolen?
Callista,
That shit
which is the
funny.
motherfucker who stole the song, was also a quote-unquote A&R for that label.
No, he wasn't.
That nigga's dookie trash, but
And yeah, I know. And you don't even have the full context. Like,
he
right now, I
probably
have.
doesn't even make good music. That's why he
Like,
stole
okay.
your music. Like,
Yeah, he makes ass music. He makes fucking trash.
okay, then why the fuck is he still?
And wanna know how little care they gave it?
What?
I put the fucking first like couple of milliseconds of Never Gonna Give You Up at the end, and they did not even check that. So if you listen, you can see that in the waveform. It goes up and up and up at the end, but then there's like a little click at the end. That little click is the first drum of Never Gonna Give You Up. They did not even bother to listen all the
this
way
nigga
through.
right here, bro.
They did not even bother to listen all the way through. And
That's
now this
crazy.
motherfucker is saying, I'm not friends anymore with you because you could have spoken before. And I'm like, before I was
Wait,
literally
What the
17
fuck does
years
he
old.
mean? You could have had spoken before. It sound like utmost bullshit.
Wait,
Yeah,
hold on.
it's like-
Zetsurubi is
motherfucker,
the label
motherf-
owner?
What? No. The guy who was just here was a label
Is that Zubi?
representative. Is that
He was a
Zubi?
label representative.
Yeah, he's part of
Is that
Thorium.
Zubi?
Yeah, I don't
Is
know
he?
if it's Zubi.
That
called
used to be one of my
Zetsubi.
friends. Wallahi, that used to be one of my friends. I'm
Like,
not joking.
he's a
That's an
fucking
op.
kid. Like he's a
That's
fucking
a
kid.
pop
He's
now.
literally a kid. He's like 16,
Man said, "Wallahi, stop."
and it's like, and and okay, the lore with Callista goes even deeper, because he wanted to make a collaboration with me, right? Because I have a way better sounding music than he does, right? And he wanted to make something heavy.
Tear out, right?
Heavy.
He makes
No,
tear
he-
out, right?
No, he makes like this stupid, weird, like half-assed color base, right?
Yeah,
But
I've
he
heard
wa-
it.
First
but he
time I
wanted to
met
make
him, he was
something
making like heavy
dark,
shit.
you know?
He used to hang out on Bypass a lot.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so that's him. That's that.
Yeah,
Is that shit. I know exactly
yeah.
what the fuck that is. Type.
Same dude.
You know
Wait,
how many
who?
collabs I got with that? Oh my god!
But hold on.
I mean,
So
I was
this
always
this, this
carrying them
Callista
like.
dude asked me to make with him this project right here, right? Let me show you real quick. This project right here,
Oh, shit.
really cool project, very pretty, right? This was supposed to be a three-way collab, right?
Who's the third
Men-
person with?
Menage a trois.
Vortex. Vortex is an Indian dude. Doesn't really matter for this part of the story. Guess what Callista did? Out of all
What?
of this,
A load of
Just-
splice samples.
what?
A load of splice
That's the
samples.
most dumbest thing I ever heard in my life.
No. Even worse than that. Like, what did he do on it?
I don't know.
Just this and this. Just the cellos. Just this.
What
Like,
is what does the
the-
cello
the ol-
consist of? Is it
just-
like chords and shit, or is it like
It's just a cello. Like, I composed a cello melody for the mid section, and he decided to use his like university project to get an actual real life cellist to record it, right? But guess what? That took 6 months. It took 6 months for him to get a single fucking recording.
I mean, the
Of us-
contact
of us-
libraries, BBC Symphony Orchestra, fantastic
Yeah,
plugins.
I know, but I don't have those. But still,
the
it
BBC
took-
Symphony
it
Orchestra
took
is
him,
free,
it
bro.
took him 6 fucking months to do that. And now, when I say that I wanted to pull out of the project because literally everything else was made by me, right?
Yeah.
He says no. Let me actually read you the conversation. Here. I said, hello, I want to pull out of the project because Vortex did literally nothing, and I want to repurpose it for an EP that I'm working on. Most of the 90% of the project is actually more than 90, but let's call it 90% of the project was made by me. But due to that 10%, I am willing to credit you via a featuring. And he says, if I wasn't passionate for the program, I wouldn't have given you the cellos. And I don't want this whole once in a lifetime, quote unquote, opportunity to be for a counter song in a counter EP. And I said, what do you propose then? If you're saying that I should delete the cello and let you use it, I can do that if you want. And look at the audacity of this motherfucker. Remember, he did basically nothing. He just gave up. Like, he just wrote my melody on a sheet, and he did it wrong, by the way. And sent it to somebody else, and it took him 6 months to send it to me back. And this is what he says after I say that compromise. What I'm saying is that I like a compromise. I would like to stay credited on where you're taking this track. And I would also like to have the FLP so that I could evolve this with Vortex, which is the other guy who did literally nothing, into something else for the Earth project, which is what this project was going to be originally called, is Death of the Earth.
Bro, can I
he
be honest
said,
with you?
as in using the material on the FLP to make a new track. And I said, so you want to be credited in my EP, but also you want the FLP to make something with a dude?
This is why I don't work with people on Discord, bro.
A counter.
I mean,
Speaking on that note of working with people, I know you're in the middle of telling everything you told me.
Yeah.
Now that I've exported all of those WAV files, what do I do next?
Right. You just put them all in a folder, right? Like a computer folder.
Already done.
Zip them up.
Zip it. Okay.
Yep. And then upload it to Google Drive and send me the link and make sure that I can download it.
Okay.
Right.
Or to further on for what I was going to say, the reason why I generally won't work with people on Discord is because of shit like this, unless I know them. Like,
I thought I knew them. I thought I knew them.
No,
And this is actually the confrontation. Right?
you
What
got
I'm
to
narrating
remember
right now
a lot of
is
the time you're speaking to children.
Oh no, this guy is older than me. This guy is very much
Yeah,
older.
I've spoken to him before. Like he sounds like a child to me.
Yeah, he does sound like a child.
Wait, is that the kid that was asking for? Wait a second. Was that the guy we were talking about?
I'm not talking about Zetsubi. I'm talking about Callista.
Danny?
Oh, wait, what?
Wait, does Callista? Does Callista be the one with the military past? Does he have a past in the military?
No.
Okay, so then we're not talking about the same person.
He has in his bio co-founder of Overdub, which is actually a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So.
Well, why do people put stuff like that in?
Like whenever he told me he wanted the FL from it, that all of besides the cello is credited as psychological. Like at that point, I wanted to fucking punch him in the face, right?
Bro,
because he's openly admitting to trying to steal my shit.
Or just delete the project. I'm
not gonna delete it. I'm going to profit off of the inspiration that this project brought me.
Okay, yeah.
He wanted to profit off of me. Fuck you. I'm named Counter for a reason, bitch.
Just get rid of the cellos.
I'm not even gonna get rid of the cellos because guess what? The cellos were so badly recorded that I had to edit them. So even if I release it with the cellos, it's not going to be fraud. Because it's not the original recording; it's an altered version. I wanted to punch him in the face, but I also wanted to keep polite. So I said, I already said what I want to get out of. I already said that I want to get out of the project after he said that I would be credited as a collaborator and whatever. The song, from a practical level, is 90% mine, and I don't want all my work to be used for a project that I don't want to be in just for that 10% remaining. I said that I'm willing to not use your recording if it means I get to release the song, but I will not share something as important as an FLP to make a new song with it. And he said to my 90%, 10%, he said, you did 90% because you were very isolated when it came to input. Like I did work on it and you were declining it all like, no, I'm the one working on it. And then I said, when did you work on it? You just sent the cello and a single layer that didn't even make it to the final cut. And Vortex, which is the Indian guy, did literally nothing on it, and he only joined VC once, and he was quiet the entire time. And you were the one rushing, and he was rushing me, right? There was this one time where he was, okay, I want to finish this project, so if you could finish it by, it was a Friday, right? And it was like the whole second drop didn't even exist. So like all of this didn't exist, right? He said I wanted to have. He told me like Friday night. He told me I want to have it done by Monday. Guess what? On Monday the project looked like this, right? So I made a song. I made half a song in 2 days, right? Just because he wanted to release it.
Yeah.
And then he said rushing to finish so and do the transitions because you're wearing. And no, that was not what it was. He wanted to release. Yeah, Callista. Zetsubi has nothing to do. Zetsubi is somebody that I was just telling this story to. Setsubi was
oh.
just here. He joined. I told him that I have the legal right to sue both Thorium and Callista.
Okay.
And he got
So
mad about it because I didn't take down the other song sooner without
Okay,
listening to
sorry,
this part, which is the most important.
I'm not completely familiar with the intricacies of what's going on here. Like, so what is the law?
Basically,
what?
they both grabbed my product that I have proof because I still have the FLP. They grabbed my product. They used my name of my brand, right? And
Yeah.
they not only promoted it as if they were the main people, they actually did zero work on it.
Copyright infringement.
And
claimed
copyright
ISRC
infringement
codes with it as well.
And also it can even be what is this? It can even be defamation because of the bad reputation that the label has.
Right. So I mean, defamation was the first thing that came to mind.
Yeah.
Well, what they did is they
yeah.
listed ISRC codes, which is International Sound Recording Codes, assigned to the tracks.
Yep.
So they technically took your product and assigned copyrights to something that you made without your permission.
Yep.
So copyright infringement.
Right. Okay. Right. This. Yeah. Okay. Right. Now
Hey, man.
I'm on board. Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from India, bro.
Huh?
Hello.
I'm from India. My little English was very
Ab kaise ho, bhai?
बहुत बढ़िया.
I don't really speak Hindi.
Okay. If I want to learn to music production like hip hop, rap, R&B, boom bap, if anyone suggest me like music production courses like
The best free courses that I can suggest you are all in YouTube. I started making
I
music
YouTube
like
not
8
have
years
properly
ago.
like A to Z not have in YouTube.
What?
Like anything, just small videos having in YouTube. Not have properly that knowledge.
You need to find the right videos.
Oh. Look for a guy called In The Mix.
That's literally
Yeah,
what I
that
was
does
gonna say.
work.
In the mix.
in the like, if you want to produce an FL Studio, I would recommend you go for a channel
Yeah,
called
yeah.
In The Mix.
There's also another channel. I think it's called Mix Like the Pros or something. But
I sent you the name of the channel on the chat over here. Let me actually.
Produce Like a Pro is another one.
There you go. I pinged you there. So, not only this dude stole from me once, he also wanted to steal from me a second time, or maybe even more, because he would have access to my FLP.
Okay. Sorry, I'm not really familiar with Callista and Vortex, right? But where does Zetsby come into this?
What?
Where, why was Zetsby having a go at you earlier?
Because he's a rep of Callisto.
No. It's I was complaining about, like, I was saying that I have the legal right to sue both Callista and Thorium Audio for all of this, and then he said if you really wanted to sue them, you would have done it sooner because this was released like a year ago, if so. And I'm like, well, no, I can sue whenever I want because the crime was still done.
Yeah, you can, because if there was more information and you were
if
physically
if, for
unable
example,
to, if there's a lot of
not
different
even
things, you
because
can
I-
do
I
it
wa-
at
I
any
was-
time.
I was able to do it. Ever since it was released, I had complete right to do it.
Mhm.
And I don't plan to do it. I'm just going to say, hey, Like, take the whole compilation, loaded something without my. There's 3. I'm like, yeah, but you're forgetting.
Mhm.
So, like, again, they did not even. It's so fucking. I came back for another project of mine. And I was willing to forget, and I was. Terrible disclaimer here that there's a trigger warning.
Sure.
Yo,
Well,
Gaz, how you doing?
I'm fucking stoned right now. How y'all doing?
hahaha.
Okay,
I
I'm
wish
going
I
to
was.
repeat it just for Gaz in this case. What I'm going to do may trigger some people, so if you don't want to be exposed to heavier topics, I would say that you should definitely
Let it rip, bro.
So when you
So-
say heavier topics, what are you
Heavier-
referring to?
Sexual harassment and sexual assault.
Oh, I'm comfortable with hearing that. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, if
Okay.
that sounds terrible, the fact that you were so on board. I'd be like, oh yeah, casual, absolutely. Just go on, go ahead and talk
you should
about
put
it.
some more context into that.
Well, hold on, let me pull up some nice tissues and some lotion.
No,
It's like that one clip of Jay
Christ.
saying,
No,
I'm
no,
fucking the
no,
dog.
no.
It's like that one clip of Jay Schlatt, which is like, you know what? I'm fucking the dog.
I meant
we
that as
understood
like
it. We understood it. We
I'm
understood it.
not
It's
We
just
get
funny.
it.
It's just
It's
funny.
funny. Defend yourself. You're not gonna be that guy. We're not gonna be like, hey, dude, you're the guy with the tissues and lotion for the sexual assault story, right? That's Gaz right over there.
So,
You're the one laughing at it.
I'm gonna tell you
fucking
right now, I'm
prick.
barely paying attention, which is another reason why, like, don't worry, because I'm fucking stoned.
Oh, I didn't even know if it was
You're
Gaz.
so much
Well,
Gaz.
next thing I'm gonna know, I'll be like, hey, that's the other guy over there. I'll be like, absolutely, abso-fucking-lutely. Keep going, go.
Alright. So,
Fuck you.
Callista, the protagonist of all of these drama sessions, had 2 friends over there in Canada. One is called Rick, also known as Rick Studios. And then he has a trans friend, a male to female friend called Gabby. And they all 3 of them met at a bar, right, like a friends hangout. And Rick decided to sexually assault Gabby.
What?
Jesus fucking Christ.
And
Yeah, it's terrible.
when she sued Rick,
No shit.
Callista sided with Rick.
Mm-hmm.
So like, Callista started defending the dude who sexually harassed and assaulted a trans person in public.
Wait, hold on,
Like,
hold on.
being
You-
trans
you-
has
you-
nothing to
you
do.
say
Being
sued.
trans has nothing. Yeah, she sued him. She
Why
went
not
to the
ju-
police, report him. Yeah.
and sued him, but didn't press charges? What? So they settled out of court?
I don't know. I have not been
The-
able
the
to
one
talk
that-
with.
that-
Considering
that-
the
that-
fact
that-
that
that's
he
what-
was, considering the fact
Like,
that he was
I just
such
know
a
that she
piece of
reported
shit
him to the
that-
police,
But
and
if
that
this is
she
a
was
sexual
going to
assault,
sue him.
then
Yeah, I know.
this
I know.
isn't a suing case. This is a arresting case. Surely.
Well, they cannot arrest a person without proof.
Yeah, that's why
That's why the whole innocent until proven guilty
Right,
thing,
okay,
because
okay,
they
sure.
cannot
sorry, yeah,
imprison an
also-
innocent person even if it's by accident. So yeah,
Also,
she
sorry,
sued
when you
him,
say-
she reported him to the police, and that's all I know because she refuses to speak.
this is in
with
Canada,
basically
right?
anyone.
Yeah.
This is in Canada, yes.
Like I don't
Yes,
know how suing
more
people works in
specifically
Canada.
more specifically
in the U.S. and
Montreal.
Canada, when there's no evidence, and when an arrest report cannot be made, you end up suing. So it wouldn't be an actual suing case; it would be emotional damages, as well as bringing him to trial.
Right.
So yeah, whatever the case might be, I don't have any further information in that topic because I do not talk to Rick Studios and I don't plan to talk to Rick Studios. I do not plan to talk about that with Callista because honestly, that's not something that he should be a part of. And also I have not been able to talk with Gabby, even though what is this? I was very close to Gabby. She just refuses to talk in general. He's barely active on Discord anymore, and it does not surprise me that that's the case. So yeah, that's the kind of guy that Callista is. He's stealing from other people that are in a far worse condition than him, both economically and sides with sexual assault or whatever you call them.
Shit.
Yep.
Innit? The
Yep.
fuck? Is that Callisto with a K or a C?
Callista. It's on the side chat. On the side chat, I said the link to the song that got stolen from me, and he's credited first in there.
Oh,
Oh, so this is just
Callista.
someone who's a piece of shit in general.
What?
Like in every fucking aspect.
Yeah, he's just a piece of shit.
Mm.
And again, let me remind you,
Orium Audio.
Zetsubi had nothing to do with any of this. Zetsubi was just here and got
Oh.
because he's a 16-year-old.
Oh.
He said we're not friends anymore, and I don't really care. Like I don't.
Oh, so he's just an idiot.
No, he's not an idiot. He's a kid.
Yeah,
Like, I'm willing. He may not know how all of this works, and maybe he didn't like the fact that I could have the right to sue both his the label that he's working with because he's a representative of Thorium, and also because I have the ability to sue one of his quote unquote coworkers.
Yeah.
Because Callista is also a representative of Thorium Audio. And look where that got him.
Oh,
After all
God.
that talking, I'm going to take a break and I'm going to go get some water because my throat is dry as fuck. I'll be right back.
Anyways, you want to see some dumb shit?
I would be down to listen to some dumb shit. So give me a second.
I'm still waiting for this fucking Google Drive shit to finish uploading, since I can't believe you're the person I was supposed to do fucking Murderer with, of all things that you fucking showing up. That's crazy. See what Vanny does. Since Vanny did drum and bass and said he would tear my tracks apart if I asked for it.
Yeah.
Alright, give me a second.
Oh, wait.
I'm still uploading the Google Drive. It's saying it's gonna take 9 minutes.
I'm not going to just edit my drums right now, but I will show you another tune. Whoever's just popped on. It's that Man Like Tempest.
Yeah. You're the one telling me my monotonous stuff. Need to break it up, because you would absolutely recommend my shit.
Cool.
Like my shit's even worse. Don't worry.
Oh. That's good. That's
no.
good. Yeah, Vanny, your conversation with me also ended up to where it's like, what, do I know Spanish since half the population is Mexican in fucking US? No. What do you speak over there, you fucking idiot? What do they teach inside of your goddamn classes? English?
Yeah, English.
Yeah, so Spanish is still a secondary course. It's an elective. It's an option over here, but English is still the first thing.
Which is so fucking weird. Like, coming from an actual Mexican, why the fuck isn't it just standard in our fucking teachings to be bilingual? Every other fucking country does it.
Yeah, the French know, not the French. The Canadians Japanese, no French. Only Quebec. In a place in Louisiana, and there's a very fucking scuffed version of it. There's a place in Texas
There's something that I know
some
that sounds
goddamn
like
reason
that.
speaks German.
Guten Tag.
I know the reason behind
Scheiße
that.
und Scheiße und mein Brust und ja.
Frankfurt, Germany.
Und es was
Frankfurt,
Sperma.
Texas.
I fucking know why.
Sperma und mein Hans.
It's because right after World War II, there was like a whole bunch of fucking Nazis, Japan's Unit 300, whatever the fuck it was called,
Yeah.
and what they could do to the human body and what effect it makes, provided in technological science.
It did. And the only reason why the United States made it to the moon is because we actually put a Nazi scientist in charge of the space program.
Yeah.
That really
I just
happened.
Came back to.
That really
Got a
happened.
glass of water and now I'm.
Und
So-
Scheiße
so-
und
and
Scheiße
here's
und mein
the-
Brust und ja und Sperma und mein Hans.
The rocket that got us to the
Fredericksburg,
fucking moon
Und
was
Sperma,
used in
cute
Texas.
little vixen. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm still waiting on that upload. It's fucking 4 minutes from now. I'm gonna go find probably a cigarette or something or drink some more tea. I overflowed the fucking tea again. I did it for a minute and a half. Fucked up my microwave again. So I'm just gonna have to start boiling the pot of tea or some shit.
Yeah, just boil the fucking pot, dude.
I'm gonna boil
I
the
use
pot
a
of tea.
fucking Keurig. I just use
it's,
the water from
it's
there.
It's been like 2 hours. Two and a
Yeah,
half
I didn't know.
hours
I
since
didn't
you've
know
been
it
boiling
overflowed,
pot,
and it
heating
sat
up your
there
tea.
for literally 2 fucking hours. I didn't know, so I gotta boil the pot of
I'm
tea.
gonna say this
I'll
right
be
now.
back.
Fiend's profile picture is
But why
scaring the
didn't you
fuck out of
boil the? Why didn't you do it the proper way?
I'm just gonna do it now. I'll be back.
It's like motherfuckers like, oh, I'm going to be saving on gas. Yeah, but you have to use the microwave like 50 fucking times, dude. Everything that you're saving in gas, you're making it. You're taking it away from fucking
So, do you wanna know
electricity.
what's funny?
What?
Fredericksburg was founded in May of 1846. They were German settlers.
Right. And
It's just funny that a Texas town speaks German.
Oh yeah, that's a thing. What about
It's like,
that?
oh, if we lost the war, we'd be speaking German, Fredericksburg.
We neither lost nor won that war because Hitler just fucking killed himself. That was essentially the end crux. All we did was
Oh, yeah.
essentially go into the fucking Cold War like right after.
Directly right after.
Yeah. I mean, it made for like a lot of really cool fucking ideas for the cyberpunk movement. The Cold War definitely gave birth to that because of all the Russian brutalism and all the fucking post-punk that developed there.
Yeah. Well, you also had to rebuild Japan after one nuke. Two nukes.
There was gonna be a 3 nukes.
But
Better
they
kill
surrendered.
people. The Demon Core, yeah.
Yeah, the Demon Core was supposed to be the 3rd nuke. Well, it's still a tragedy. A lot of scientists died.
3.
There's a whole bunch of Japanese.
Now we have anime. And anime literally was born from post World War II Japan.
Yeah. and also Godzilla
Yeah.
being a
The-
representation of said nukes from Japan.
On top of that, fucking. What else? What was I thinking? Oh yeah. Wait. Oh, I figured it out. Okay. Yeah. What I was gonna say. They were so fucking scary because the atrocities they committed, like the Nanjing incident, and what they did to all the fucking South Korean women prisoners of war and all that. They did so much fucked up shit. They scared the rest of the world. We have an entire section of the Geneva Convention and the World Health Organization dedicated to the research they fucking did on chemical weapons. We scared the fear of God back into them so fucking bad that they made poetry out of it. And now there's a subculture of porn. Hentai was one of the direct developments because of post World War II Japan.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a Steam game literally called Sex with Hitler.
Exactly.
I'm not joking. Go look it up.
The lasting effects of what we did to them is almost vibration. That's the wrong word. Massive.
But besides that, do you want to look at the dumb shit? I'm currently streaming it.
I'm eating pizza.
Nice.
It's cold pizza, but I'm too stoned to
Not
care.
so nice.
Still pretty nice.
Pizza's
It's a
decent.
New York style Neapolitan.
Ah. When you see Neapolitan, I just think of the ice cream.
Dude, you need to try Neapolitan style pizza.
Neotin.
Do you live nearby a Mod Pizzas?
No.
Where do you live?
The land of Mormons.
Give me
So
your
Utah.
exact
So
location
Utah,
and IP.
Yeah. Everyone outside the U.S. The fuck is the land of Mormons? Everyone in the U.S. Oh, Utah.
Utah.
Was I right,
I
though?
am technically 30 minutes from the Colorado border and Skinwalker Ranch.
Are you Mormon?
No.
Thank fuck.
Those fuckers are weird. I'm not in that cult.
Dude, I'm Native and Mexican, and I'm gonna tell you this right now. Those motherfuckers have some weird ideas about my people.
They have weird ideas over women.
Yeah.
They have weird ideas.
In general.
Yeah. They were considered a cult until the Reagan era.
I mean, Mormonism from South Park.
They tried
Yeah, it's pretty
to
accurate.
annex Colorado.
Yeah.
Oh, now it's all about going to have myself.
Oh, and fucking I'm moving to Colorado.
Nice.
As you mentioned Colorado, I'm like, I'm moving to Colorado.
I used to live there.
Hey, cheap weed, bro. It's fun.
That's not just cheap weed; it's some of the best fucking weed in the U.S.
I've heard.
Yeah, right next to New York and California. Those are the best places to get weed in
Is
the
there
U.S.
something about it being in the mountains that just like?
Yeah. No, elevation affects weed so fucking much. You have no idea.
Interesting. Okay. I mean, I wouldn't know. I'm in the UK, bro.
You can still get weed in the UK. It may not be legal, but you can still
No.
get weed.
Yeah, but like all of the weed that we get here is grown here.
Yeah, same here. All of our weed is grown here too.
No, but Yes, but you're 4,000 miles away. The difference between growing weed in the UK and growing weed in the US, one, there's a very, very different climate, like just hands down.
Oh no, we have more than one climate. We have like thousands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
We
know,
have
but
3
like
separate types of deserts.
it's
Well,
also to do with the type of soil that you have. It's the like balance of whatever's in the soil, man. Like that.
Some of us use hydroponics.
Indeed, some of us do, and so do we. Which is probably why we still get like the best weed out of Europe. Because we do it properly anyway.
You guys do have a good climate for it. I'm not gonna lie.
Everyone grows indoors.
So
Alright, that makes
I
sense.
technically live next to the tallest peak in Utah.
Huh.
And where I am is technically taller than what would be the tallest point in Mile High Stadium.
How far am I from the Grand Canyon? I've lived in Arizona for so long, and I've never actually known. I'm 3 hours away. So I'm originally from Nevada.
Ah.
Oh, Vegas.
One of the 3 deserts. We have sand, we have dirt, and we have snow.
Okay.
And I'm in the combination of and I'm from the combination of the last two.
I'm going to
Oh,
go
yeah.
to bed because it's almost 4:30 in the morning. But before I go to bed, I'm just going to send something real quick in the side chat without any context at all. I want to see your reaction.
Oh, I've seen that video.
It's so good.
Funyun
Oh,
delivery.
urinal etiquette.
That is correct.
And all the people walking into sequence are all going Funyun delivery. Funyun delivery.
When you see a single dude in the urinals, you gotta pull up with the entire gang to fucking piss, and then just walk. You see a single, you gotta pull up with the
This man just
blast on
described what
him.
the new bomb is going to be on Japan.
Is the super laser piss?
Nah, I would bet you that there is. I would bet you there is a JAB fucking fetish video of someone.
I'm going even higher. I'm pissing on the moon. How do you like that,
Okay,
Obama?
at least you're looking at my stream. So, do you know why I call us the dumbest shit? Cat. Listen to this dumb shit.
All right, I'm out. See ya.
Alright, peace. So
Warrior, I have only one thing to say. Who fucked you? All fucked on ketamine.
Bruh.
They probably made that noise too.
And I love it. That's the kind of shit I like hearing.
Yeah, I think another one. It just called Anarchy because one of my friends had.
Okay,
this
hang on.
sibling and they
Which
told me
was
to
the
make
last
this.
one I mentioned? Kavinsky? No, shit, no. I meant Mick Gordon.
So, I actually put
Like-
something in.
Like, it gave me a lot of Hotline Miami vibes, but also a fair bit of Doom vibes, and
Oh yeah,
also a lot of Odessa vibes.
but with this one, just labeled Anarchy for the sole reason of, oh yeah, just put this one snippet from Talladega Nights and then just go off the fucking rails. That was all I was told, and I made this. So this has references to, I forget which one, and for some reason Old Doom. Accidentally. So here's this bullshit. I don't even know what that means, but I love it. Yeah, this is one of the more weirder ones they've made. It's like, oh yeah, suddenly Doom, and then bloody tears.
Toby Fox. The dough my stepdad has been using, phenomenal. Fantastic, I'll take fucking 14.
Speaking of dumb Toby Fox shit, I think some of these. Yeah, here it is. Like Ultimate. There it is. Square Wave.
Italians did a good thing when they made pizza. I just realized how that fucking sounded.
The other ones, yeah.
I'm saying,
So you
I'm
know,
saying they
what this
basically
thing
took
is,
God's
right?
hand and made a gift for the rest of humanity.
This thing just says the place. Some. And just went
I forget that Toby Fox was also a legitimate breakcore genius. Let's be fair. I never like good portion of this. I'm gonna do my Joe Biden impression for this. Ladies and gentlemen, people of America. The fact of the matter is, no one really noticed when the Fox man made the beats. But the fact of the matter is, now you're my boy.
But I did remix one thing from one of Toby Fox's shit. It's
Oh my-
just,
Oh
and it's
God.
Jimmy Just Amalgam.
Also some good shit. Goddamn.
But I did some fuck shit.